Good morning, friends, and Happy New Year. Welcome to our first school-wide morning meeting in 2021. Last month in December, we learned about thinking flexibly. How many of you actually tried something new over winter break? Did you notice Shakira's lyrics in our opening song today? I want to try everything. I want to try even though I could fail. Today, our amazing counselors are with us to talk about a new habit of mind. And we have a special guest teacher with us today to talk about Read for the House. But before we begin, let's join our principal, Mr. Hunter, for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Good morning, LMSD at home. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, at-home crew. It's Mrs. Wagner here again. We're going to do our mindfulness practice today for 30 seconds. Children in grades first, second, third, and fourth know exactly what to do. And for everyone else, I'm going to talk you through it. So let's begin by finding our mindful bodies. That means sit straight and tall. Feet should be towards the ground, and your hands should be on your lap or perhaps placed over your heart. Together as a school community, we're going to take our 3 anchor breaths that MG showed us a few months ago. Let's begin. Breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. Breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. Last time, breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. In just a few seconds, you'll hear my Tibetan singing bowl. The first time I ring it, let the sound of peace wash over you and gently close your eyes. Notice the sounds, maybe even breakfast smells around you. Try really hard to keep your eyes closed so that you can rest and focus. Today, I want you to imagine you are in a snowy field. There is snow as far as you can see. It is cold out and the sun is shining on your face. All right, mindful bodies, when you hear my bell, please close your eyes. My friends, that was the second ring of my bowl, which means open your eyes. Hopefully you feel peace and serenity. I have to tell you, my friend MG, he's on an extended winter break. Someone told me he might be skiing. I'm not sure, but he sent a very special guest in his place. Hey, Mrs. Yozviak, it's your turn to share your important news.
Thank you, Mrs. Wagner. Good morning, LMSD students and staff. I'm Ms. Yozviak, and I will be our school's Read for the House coordinator this school year. You may remember me from morning announcements in December, introducing this program that will begin in February. You will be reading as much as you can during the month of February to raise money for the Ronald McDonald House Charities. I wanted to share a short video with you today to give you more information about this program. So here it is.
I'm Melissa, and welcome to Read for the House. I'm here at the Philadelphia Ronald McDonald House, the world's first Ronald McDonald House. I'm so happy that you and my friend Sidekick are going to support families with seriously ill children by reading. With your help, we can keep making sure that children can stay close to their families while they receive treatment at local hospitals. Let's meet one of our guests.
Hi, I'm Grace and I'm 7 years old. My brother Jonathan is being treated for a brain tumor at CHOP. We've been here for 9 months. Thanks to the Ronald McDonald's House, I get to be close to him and there for him so he's not alone. Thank you so much for reading.
So what exactly does the Ronald McDonald House provide?
Food, comfortable rooms, rides to the hospital, great Wi-Fi so I can play games and do a lot of homework.
And we also have many supportive services and activities, like the Ronald McDonald House Family Rooms, where families can take a break at the hospital, and the super fun Ronald McDonald Camp every summer.
Wait, Alyssa, I'd like to help. I know how to read. Should I go get a book from the Ribby-Lar?
No, the library. All right, everyone, here's how it works. Step 1, go to philrmh.org/read and create your account. Step 2, reach out to your family and your friends to see if they will sponsor you. And step 3, read as much as you can the entire month of February.
How many books do I have to read? 100?
Nope, it's actually based on the minutes you read, so you can really take the time to understand what you are reading. And it can be anything you read.
Wait, so if I'm making pancakes, reading the recipe, that would count?
That works.
Can I read my...
Huh?
Wait, that's not it. No.
What are you doing?
Not it. Can I read a letter my friend sent me?
Yes, that's perfect.
My dear, most handsome Keith, I cannot stop thinking about you.
Okay. Read it later and log your minutes once you're done.
Okay. So, what if I've already read a book? Can I read that book to my favorite pet?
I don't see why not.
Good, because I'm trying to teach him how to read.
Okay, great. Well, anything you read counts towards your time. And you should check out our website because there's ideas for every single day in February that will inspire you to read.
So, how does my brain turn what I read into money? Are you a magician?
I wish, but no. If you're able to, find out if your family and your friends will want to sponsor you for your reading. You can let them know that they'll be helping kids when they need it the most, and they'll be helping you become a more advanced reader.
Will it help me to become a more advanced juggler?
I don't think so, but maybe you can read books about juggling, so yeah.
Great, so then what?
So once March comes back around, collect the donations from your sponsors and don't forget to update the minutes on your page. Once we see all your minutes, we'll send out prizes based on how much you read.
Fantastic. What's the website again?
www.philrmh.org/read. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me and I'll help you. We hope you all have fun reading. Me and Sidekick will.
Well, I'm going to join, and I hope you do too. Together, we can have fun reading for the house.
Hi, I'm Melissa, and welcome to Read for the House.
Thank you, Mrs. Payne. And my friends, I hope you're excited to get started now. I will share more information with you and your teachers as it gets closer to February. Happy Friday.
Hey, good morning, everybody. This is our new habit of mine for January. How many people can see it says managing impulsivity? That means we are thinking before we're acting. We're remaining calm, thoughtful, and deliberate. And every single one of us makes mistakes sometimes, and we get really excited about things, and we may say or do something we don't mean to do.
Miss
We're gonna
Payne,
watch a video.
We can't see the screen.
Oh, okay. Hang on 1 second.
I like how you're being flexible, Mrs. Payne. It's always an adventure on Zoom.
That's right. We learned something new, right, everybody?
Absolutely.
Okay, how's that?
Perfect.
Okay, so everybody take a minute and see the circle. There we go. So we're going to watch a video now that's going to show us what do we do when we're impulsive and how can we fix if we make a mistake.
Wow, that was a good book.
You read that super fast.
That's because I'm sitting in the lucky red chair. Good thing I have another book at my desk. I'll be right back. Hey, Maria, you're in my chair. I need you to move.
It's not your chair, it's a classroom chair.
But I wasn't done with it. I just got up to get another book.
We have to take turns, Chris.
That's not fair. It's still my turn.
But I wasn't done.
No, get out of my chair. I just got up to get another book.
Chris? Maria? What's going on?
Miss Flowers, Maria won't get out of my chair.
Chris, why don't you sit in the yellow or blue chair?
I don't want to sit in those.
When you came back and saw Maria was in the red chair, did you ask her politely if you could have it back?
No, I told her she was in my chair and she had to get out.
Oh, you were being impulsive. Chris, the chairs belong to us all. We have to learn how to take turns and share them. And that means letting others have their turns as well.
But it's my favorite.
You were upset, but telling Maria she has to give the chair back to you isn't the right way to talk to her. You're not managing your impulsivity.
Managing my impulsivity? How do I do that?
By stopping and thinking before you do or say something. Here, let's try it right now. When you came back and saw Maria was in the red chair, what happened?
I told her I wanted the red chair back and that she had to move.
That was being impulsive.
Oh, it was?
Yes, you reacted to seeing Maria in the chair without thinking about what you were doing first. Now imagine you and Maria traded places and she ran up to you and told you to move. How would you feel?
Hey, Chris, that's my chair. I need you to move.
I would be upset because I was already sitting there.
What would you tell Maria?
I would tell her that we have to take turns and share.
Sound familiar?
Mm-hmm.
When you rushed up and told Maria to move, you didn't stop and take the time to think about what you were doing. You were being impulsive.
Oh.
Now think how you could react differently next time. I can tell by that smile that you must have thought of something much better to say. Tell Maria what you'd say next time.
Hey, Maria, the red chair is my favorite. May I have it back when you're done?
Of course. I only sat here because Peter was in my favorite chair, the green one. Puss in Boots. Whoever heard of a cat in clothes? That's just silly.
Now, wasn't that much easier than fighting over it?
Managing impulsivity was much easier.
And by managing your impulsivity, you were also able to talk to Maria like a friend, instead of being demanding and rude.
I did.
Excellent. Now, Chris, can you tell me what you learned from this?
that I should stop and think about what I say before I say it.
When we manage our impulsivity, it gives us time to make sure our words are helpful and not hurtful.
Stop, think, act.
That's it.
I'm sorry for being impulsive about the chair, Maria.
It's okay, Chris. Thank you for apologizing.
You know, my book is really funny. Want to read it with me?
Sure.
Okay, friends, in the video, we saw how Chris told Maria to move from the chair. Did he ask her in a polite way? Thumbs up or thumbs down? What do you think? No, he was not managing his impulsivity. Chris needed to stop and think. Once he did, he realized he should have talked to Maria about how he felt in a respectful way. How many people have been learning I messages or I statements? So once Chris realized he was not being respectful, he apologized to Maria and they read together. So we noticed that managing impulsivity helps us react to situations in a better way, in a positive way. And that's what's going to help us get along with others.
All right, friends, now it's time for today's morning meeting message. Good morning, LMSD at Home friends, and Happy New Year. Today is Friday, January 8th, 2021. Thank you for joining us for our third all-school morning meeting. Today, we practiced mindfulness together to help us find calm and inner peace. We also met Miss Yazviak and learned about our new goal of Read for the House 2021. The habit of mind for January is managing impulsivity. We will continue to work to stop and think before reacting to situations. Keep in mind, we all make mistakes and we can always apologize just like Chris did with Maria. This helps to improve our relationships. We wish everyone a wonderful weekend and look forward to seeing you in our next all-school morning meeting in February. Your friends, Miss Boylan Free and Mr. Hunter. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Happy Friday.